Hey guys, so instead of doing a review today, I actually wanted to go over my Oscar predictions, and I'm talking about the nominees because in about 16 hours or so we will actually get the true nominees for this Oscar season. And I had done it with my wife. I actually have on my phone the list of each category and what we each think will be in, or will end up being the nominees. I'm not going to go over her stuff, but I am going to go over mine, because I want to do another video to contrast, you know, how I did, as well as maybe if I got any completely right. But I actually want to go ahead and go through these quickly. So, for Best Original Screenplay, I have Green Book, Vice, 8th Grade, Isle of Dogs, and A Quiet Place. Now, for those of you who don't know, the majority of categories have up to 5. And then Best Picture, it's anywhere from 5 to 10, depending on a formula that I don't know. But anyway, that was for Original Screenplay. Best Adapted Screenplay, I predict that the nominees will be If Beale Street Could Talk, A Star Is Born, Black Klansman, Leave No Trace, and sadly, Black Panther. As probably most of you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Black Panther. I think it's okay, but I really do not think it's Oscar-worthy in almost any way, unless you include giving Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger a nomination. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. Okay, so for Best Visual Effects, I put Avengers Infinity War, First Man, Ready Player One, Mary Poppins Returns, and actually I do believe that Christopher Robin could be an outside contender. I really do. For Best Sound Mixing, which is where the sound mixer must decide what elements to emphasize and which to tone down when it comes to the sound, is A Star Is Born, First Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, A Quiet Place, and Avengers Infinity War. And then for sound editing, which is where the sound editor is responsible for all of the film's sound elements, including dialogue, sound effects, automated dialogue replacement, and more things like that. I have A Quiet Place, First Man, A Star Is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Mary Poppins Returns. You may be starting to see a couple of recurring names. For Best Production Design, you know, art direction and everything, I predict The Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, Black Panther, First Man, and Bohemian Rhapsody, okay? For Best Original Song, this one's actually funny because my wife had no idea what to put, so she only put one song, and it was Shallow from A Star Is Born, and that's one of mine. The other ones are All the Stars from Black Panther, Revelation from Boy Erased, and then 2 Mary Poppins songs, The Place Where the Lost Things Go, and Triple Little Light, fantastic. For Best Original Score, I have Mary Poppins Returns, First Man, Isle of Dogs, If Beale Street Could Talk, and Avengers Infinity War. For Best Makeup and Hairstyling, I have, and again, this is one of the ones that usually doesn't have all 5 locked in, but I went ahead and just put them anyway. Vice, Mary Queen of Scots, Favorite, Mary Poppins Returns, and Black Panther. For film editing, I have The Favorite, First Man, A Star Is Born, Roma, and Green Book. For costume design, I have If Beale Street Could Talk, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, and Mary Poppins Returns. A lot of recurring ones in my stuff. Best Cinematography, I have Roma, A Star Is Born, If Beale Street Could Talk, First Man, and The Favorite. Best Animated Feature, I have Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and then this last one me and my wife are torn on. I think that for some reason Dr. Seuss's The Grinch is going to be nominated, but she thinks that Teen Titans Go to the Movies will be nominated, but we'll see. We do think that those other 4 are definites. Best Supporting Actress, I put Claire Foy for First Man, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk, Amy Adams for Vice, and then for both for The Favorite, I almost said Adam Stone, Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz. Best Supporting Actor, I have Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born, Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther, Adam Driver for Black Klansman, and Timothée Chalamet for Beautiful Boy. For Best Actress, I have Olivia Colman in The Favorite, Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born, Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns, Toni Collette for Hereditary, and Glenn Close for The Wife. Best Actor, I have Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born, Christian Bale for Vice, Viggo Mortensen, Green Book, and Robert Redford, The Old Man and the Gun. Best Director, I have Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born, Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, and then John Krasinski for A Quiet Place. And then this is the last one, Best Picture. This has 10 already. I don't know if 10 will be the number this year. I'm kind of hoping that it is, because I love whenever there's 10, and I think the last time that we had 10 films was either 2008 or 2010, or somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly, but okay. Best Picture nominees that I'm predicting. First Man, Green Book, If Beale Street Could Talk, A Star Is Born, Mary Poppins Returns, Roma, Bohemian Rhapsody, BlacKkKlansman, A Quiet Place, and sadly Black Panther. I'm still hoping that if I'm wrong on anything, that it's mostly for a couple of the Black Panther categories. Anyway, yeah, those are just my thoughts. We'll see in a few hours or how close I got to being perfect, basically. And then I'll also kind of touch on how my wife did. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in a few hours.